One of the things that we are taught when we learn mindfulness meditation is the importance of noticing and naming the various aspects of our experience. So we're taught mindfulness of the body and to notice the sensations of our bodies and to begin to name those, like tingling, or ache, tight, to notice them as we are experiencing them during meditation if those sensations become strong. We do the same thing with mindfulness of emotions. If we're experiencing a feeling during our meditation, we might want to name it. Sad, or worry. And finally, when we notice we're having a thought during meditation, we can name that thought, like planning, or rehearsing. And then we can, once we've noticed and named those experiences of the body, our emotions, the thoughts, we can return to our anchor, our concentration on our anchor. The reason that we recommend noticing and naming our experience is twofold. One is that once we've named our experience, we gain a sense of agency over it. From a neuroscience perspective, it's been proven that once we name an experience, it reduces our experience of the intensity of it. And what's happening is our naming it is giving us a bit of perspective on it. It's giving us a bit of distance from it. The other reason that we name our feelings is to begin to get a sense of the patterning of our experience, the patterning of our thoughts, the patterning of our emotions, and even the patterning of the sensations in our bodies. When we can begin to notice, oh, there's that rehearsal thought I have again, or here's that planning thought I have again, or, here's my tendency to feel disrespected, or my tendency to feel embarrassed, or here's this, ache in my back, whatever that is. We begin to notice patterns and how all those patterns of our experience are interrelated. How I might, when I feel embarrassed, I might feel tightness in the shoulders, and I might have this thought that I'm not good enough. So it begins to shine our light of awareness on these habituated loops of experience we have over time. And then our awareness can bring kind of the digestive enzyme to them that allows them to begin to dissolve from our awareness of them and our ability to make a different choice around them. Now, one of the questions that's come up is, gosh, isn't my naming my experience beginning to be a distraction from my present moment experience? And yes, it absolutely can be. And that's something that you'll want to tune into yourself as to what is it I'm wanting from my meditation practice today. Am I wanting to begin to learn my patterns? Am I wanting to begin to learn what they call the top 10 tunes of what goes through my head? Or am I really wanting to develop my quality of presence and return to my anchor again and again? And that intention can help you decide how much time and attention I should say, attention you give naming your experience versus not turning your attention to coming up with a name or naming it, perhaps just noticing that your mind has wandered and then returning to your chosen anchor. So the answer is you get to decide, and there's value in both perspectives, both habitually noticing that you've moved away from your anchor and returning to it. There's value in that. There's value in the practice of concentration. And there's value in your noticing and beginning to name and beginning to detect those habituated patterns. So yes and yes, there's value in both. And I hope this little video has helped you understand more about the practicalities and the helpfulness of noticing and naming your experience. Take care.